Testing in the jungle over there. But yeah, back to this Primal Beast. Honestly, thinking of these transport targets, and especially when we saw it picked up, and it really feels like potentially one of the best options you could have with the lifesteal bottom lane. We do see Jason in trouble. He's going back in with the Frost Shield, but he is just dead, isn't he? No, it's going to pop the stick. It's not going to be enough.
Yeah, his hook was on cooldown for 4 seconds. Laner, and he bullied this hard. Like, Lifestealer is one of those subtle bullies. He just overwhelms him. Mid lane, 9. Oh, he got paid in for it. Oh, man. I think what happened here, if I'm not mistaken, did he start with Trample? Because if you start with Trample, you get a low chance to kill. Speaking of kill, Snake King, that's going to be a 2-on-1 where DJ gets the kill. Wow. Yeah, Death Prophet not even there. Exactly. If you're going to do it, you better be sure that he has a great laning phase. And Armel is guaranteeing that. Bottom lane? Sax is dead. He tried to frustrate the Acorn shots and no hesitation came out straight because if you look at the damage type, despite what you'd think, it's the other way around. Physical damage is on Onslaught and Magical is on Trample. Speaking of that physical damage, it's going to pummel on top of Raven here, so good rotation out of 9. Realizes he can't win the mid lane anymore, so might as well win the outers. Yeah, and Crystal health, he gets less than the magic resistance. And the whole idea is you treat this Onslaught as like a kind of a Dagon effect thing, where it's just your last hit. Are they setting up here? Oh, Bushwhack's going to pull the creep wave, actually. Oh, man. Okay. Again, Snake King is not having a game whatsoever. DJ has been so on point with his clockwork. Most of what Fnatic has. I think when it comes to the DP specifically, it's not his job as much as it is others. 33. What a rotation out of jabs. 33 is gonna... No way does he get away from that. DJ will clean him up with the Rocket Flare. At least for the time being. So I still think it's just certainly a victory of sorts for them. But you look what's happening bottom lane. They understand everyone up at the top lane, so they're trying to kill this Lich down here. It's making it difficult, though. You can't make it difficult enough, though. Skitter's just going to tap him down casually. Since Gaze won't even help him. Saves the rage to the very end. We'll finish him off. And while that's happening, Clockwork in the top lane will also... Did they have vision? Like, I don't think they even had vision. That was just a blind hope for a hook. So I think he saw Saxon walk up and he ran back, but the Scurry made him fast to the tower. So they are going to be punished for it. Skitter cuts the tree and looks to move in. We'll hunt onto DJ. That'll create the space to at least secure the tower. They won't be able to save the life of DJ here. And instead, they're going to give over a second one. 9 does arrive for the party. Pudge will be leaving in a body bag. Sharp game coming into this here in the group stages. This is why they play so active. And this is a team that certainly speaks to that. And they're going to keep this going. A big fight on the Huskar. Hammer in the recipe, though. He's going to come back to the mid lane and continue his farm there. Meanwhile, 3-3. His new land is the bottom portion of the map. He's basically has his webs down here now. And Clockwork to claim. Clockwork's just dead. Yeah, poor guy. I think then might be going for a quick nap. If he's not careful. Saxside is going to try to open up. Bushwhack is ready to go. They've used the pig pole to get in quicker. So Sharpshooter going to be charged up. The second charge now comes from the Onslaught, and bye-bye to jabs. They don't even give a chance to counter-attack. The way they finished this draft because of how they got countered. Like, these heroes that are usually active are unable to really be as active as they want unless they've got Exo to play with. And this time they commit it and they don't even find the kill into Saxa. He's going to get away. DJ now in way too deep. Sharpshooter, surprise, surprise, already off cooldown. Sets up for a nice kill for 9 to snatch at the end. Maximum with all the spiders hitting on the same spot. It's very difficult for either of these skill shotters to initiate. Oh my god! Oh, they forced the hook shot out. DJ was being chased onto. Now it's going to force a bigger fight here. Pulverize. It's going to be interrupted dismember straight away. Science now comes in clutch in the end. Primal Beast cannot be saved, but they'll be able to turn it into a win in the end. Huskar's being traded out. Pudge has not got a leg to stand on in this fight as he's going to be kneecapped. And the follow-up is going to ensue. They're going to chase on the Jow as well. He'll at least be able to stay alive for the moment, and I don't think they want to dive into the base too deep. Gank opportunities to Tundra. Oh, God. It's just bottom dead. Yeah, Pudge, she's just going to be collapsed on from all different angles. Now, he's going to be too tanky, though, especially with the Frost Shield, but Broodmother's not going to give this up. Going to constantly poke Sharpshooter. Nope, never mind, he already used it. She's going to give up a lot of gold. That's all the spider's dead, but as long as they get the kill, it's worth it. They baited him to go to the Ray Pack, or a nice root interruption. So we'll go down, and now the charge through will get a bonus kill because Saber Hero Syndrome set in. Jal said it's my buff. Wins out of the laning phase. And being able to accelerate themselves, specifically with objective pushing, Huskar just explodes. God, and that is not a good feeling.
2 magic immunity piercing abilities, the hookshot and the dismember. Although one of them won't be in the equation for an upcoming fight. Jabs, he's just going to stand here. He's done.
But I mean, to that point, again, is Pudge really an issue? Expect to see it on, but understandable there. So Onslaught in though. Speaking of Huskar, he's got the Frost Shield up immediately. The Onslaught didn't hit initially, but he's already so low alive, but he's going to be doing some good damage now. BKB's activated, however. The Siphon and Nine's starting to run. Chain Frost is bouncing around with the Ice Fire, but good spread from Tundra. Soxa attempting to get away from the Huskar, but he can't. But now Skitter hits his turn. Great hook shot, though, and Skitter could be in some trouble with those cogs, but no, he's going to get out. The hook brings him back in, though. Remember that Ray's not going to help. And Skitter's going down. Skitter will fall, actually, in the midst of this. Nine now, already using this Pulverize, but it's going to be stopped pretty quickly, and he's dead. Fnatic winning the fight. They keep the ages.
Okay, BKB on. Armlet Token could easily go off because you're disarmed, and then I'll turn around and punish you. And, well, as we come back into the main game, there is going to be a little bit of punishment going the other way, as they do pick off a Pudge, but you see how Fnatic, like, if you have the BKB activated, maybe you're able to turn that into an initiation. It's still a long reach, though. So you need to learn lessons from this. Armel. Yeah, pushing back. Hook shot on the back line as well. They found Sax, so that's going to intercept before he can connect with the break onto the Huskar. Now going to split up the fight a little here. DJ committed onto. He's going to fall first. The whip is going to slow down Armel as he tries to retreat away, getting out of range of the Wraith Pack Dora. Doesn't want to have to reinitiate, but he's going to be forced to do so. Skidder gets through the first life. Saxa does have a stun waiting when he comes back up. And there's the onslaught into the bushwhack. They're going to cut and run, though. Buyback does come out with the clockwork, and they're probing because the BKB is still there on Armel. Don't let them use it. Raven, Exo is about to run out, though, so Fnatic need
damage
to get
picked up by the Primal Beast. Lifestealer inside the Primal Beast. If they catch anyone, they are absolutely dead, and that anyone likely going to be the Lich. So not the worst target if you're Fnatic. It's still the kill.
Heroes that are independent can quickly move away. It's so difficult, and it's about to get worse. Raven gets caught in the bot lane. They will counterattack onto the CM, but TP rotations coming in from the rest of Tundra. They're ready to fight, and they're going to connect. Before they go down, they lock the Huskar on the spot. DJ is going to be a follow-up kill as well. They do at least get Raven out, but a very high price.
Yeah, very, exactly. Huskar dying. Don't question it, they missed.
No, I gotta question that. Like, replay.
Bottom lane,
all right,
bottom lane.
That.
Onslaught, gonna go in, catches Lich. After half-life, he's gonna get the Chain Frost off at least off the path. It's gonna do some good damage. BKBs will be activated though, and Lich still alive for the time being, but Clockwork not so much. Finally, Lich is dead. You see Huskar holding his ground, going for the auto attack. Gonna Skitter. Skitter sitting on top of Jabs. The Onslaught back in. The BKB's gonna be wearing off for Raven soon though, and he will be much more vulnerable. The Infest helping to save 9-9 does go down. The Act Effect though gets the kill on Huskar. 3-3 credit for it, and he also gets credit for the kill on Jabs. Raven.
What I love about the Lifestealer, a hero that can infest save. It's a carry that offers support saving mechanisms. And definitely saved the day there. Now they're going to drag him in. There's a mess you don't want though, so that's going to come out to Jabs. They'll whittle him down. He's gone already. Clockwork's also going to hit the deck. They'll double buyback with the clock plus the Huskar, but they still have no answer. Huskar's rooted up, no BKB for 35. Skidder's still ready to party. Rage coming off cooldown and free. Bushwhack will connect. Break follow-up is going to be a whiff. DJ with the intercept will slow things down. But they're waiting in the tree line, ready to break out. 33 says, hop in, buddy. I can get you out of these trees. And now that you're out, let's go about. Straight on top of Raven. He's going to be gone quickly here. No save is going to be good enough. Armel also now in trouble. Rage to make sure he can't disarm Skidder. Skidder can't quite finish, though. The save from DJ keeps Armel in the game and buys much needed time. Exo's still on cooldown, but only 40 seconds away.
No, it's not going to go off, actually. Clockwork's going to die back, though, so he's out for 70 more seconds in the backlands. Raven, BKB T-Bounce, we have the BKB, though. Lifestealer using his. So does Armel, but that physical damage that's going to shred right through the Armlet toggle. Keeping Armel alive a little bit longer. Here comes Nine, though, trampling on the ground. Onslaught in 3 seconds. He's just going to pulverize the Lich instead. Says, fine, I'll kill you. Armel back to the fountain. They're not going for the objectives. They want the damn hero kills, but now they focus back on the Minorax. Never mind. They're going back in, looking for the finish, and there it is. 95 seconds. GG, well played. Tundra will officially take game number 1.
Dominant from start to finish. Tundra, what a draft and what an execution. Fnatic, you know, there were moments where they looked like maybe it could come together, maybe they had a plan, but they're always locked in behind these cooldowns. I love the way they tried to flex those.
Yeah, and it also makes me wonder now, is Lone Druid gonna think about that Radiance build? Again, you're up against an Agasarian core on the other side with all those illusions. They don't have the greatest...
These weird tri-lane scenarios, or you sacrifice heroes, and if your tide is always safe, you can always rotate away, or maybe you even end up rotating down towards the Marcy. But for now, Marcy's making some action happen in the top lane. Good first blood coming out for the side of Fnatic on the lane where they need it most. So she hits that 83 damage at this stage. And Naga doesn't have much of a response. And lane. A little bit of shuffling around for the runes. Armel does get his hands on it still, though, so good for him. And 9 has to re-engage the onslaught. Nice turnaround there. They get the kill. Reactions will come in, so 9 will be punished for this, but overall, fight going the way of Tundra.
Saxa, sure on the bear. But Wraith Pack specifically comes to mind, right? That is such a powerful item in this game. Top lane.
Oh, Jabs is in too deep. He made a very big fatal flaw here. He didn't respect the armor differential up to 15 when Naga's under his
At least I expect you to go the traditional, more the BKB, like I was talking about, Blink, etc. From there. Bottom lane, though, Raven.
Bringing another here as well. He's going to push them away. Without this won't be a kill. It might be the other way, though. Ravage connects onto 3. 9 says, jackpot! Let's get him. Raven's going to be brought down. Zhao will try to make his way out. 33 doesn't have a point in the gush, though. They will at least find Armel, but Armel confident to stand his ground. Roll of Thunder will come out in time before the battery assault comes through. 9 will have to dodge like a god here. Onslaught is coming off cooldown, so might still be able to get away, but the bushwhack ensures that will not be the case.
Yeah, that's a massive...
Something that people wouldn't have expected. But it just shows you that the power of the Naga in the right hands. So I'll give me a rotation back towards 33 again. Mistakes definitely made there. Tide Hunter will be an easy picking for Armel. And
that's the first one for them.
I would like to call him Jarcy. There you go, that's his name now.
Why? Oh, okay, I get it now. I was like, is there some inside, like, deep joke there or something that I'm not getting? All right, bottom lane Tide, he's probably dead.
He's looking like a joke. I mentioned he got counted out enough to stop him from getting the dispel quicker. Top. Oh, hello. They found Jarcy, but she is no joke. Quite tanky. Not tanky enough, though. Onslaught through, and the trample will finish her off. If they're escalating, they can be comfortable with a little bit of late game, but if we say we're 40 minutes in this game and both sides have equal net worth, I'm going to favor Tundra's draft every day of the week.
Saxa's down here at the bottom lane, protecting this Primal Breeze. Armel, though, going in. There's a hook shot. Not going to do too much, though. As far as jumping in here, Primal Beast, he can't TP out just yet, of course. Got to be careful about that. Global Science is going to be used, though. They're going for the turn. As Skitter shows up as well. The Pulverize on a Hoodwink, and now Pango has to be careful. And Snare, he hits. The song is ready as well for Nagasara. The onslaught through it even catches the Crystal Maiden in the back lines, and the illusion starting to tear him down. 9 getting low.
Might still find a target here. Ward goes down from Saxa. They do see Jabs. Thunder. It's an easy piece on the silencer.
It's like, come on, man. I'm the one that's supposed to be locking you down with silencer. Top lane, the engagement takes place. They go for the kill on a Jersey. And it is going to be successful, maybe? Yes, it is.
Yeah,
they try to save Armel's here. The punishment is there. They take out Silencer Clockwork, and now Primal Beast. Onslaught.
Heroes in that situation would have most definitely died with such a great rotation out of Fnatic, but just shows you how elusive this hero is. And at the end of that, ends up being a slightly better favorable trade for Fnatic, but maybe not for long. 9 right across to the mid lane. They'll catch on a Zhao. The bear has arrived, but the Ravage is going to come out. He does at least use the true form, so they need to get out fast, but not able to do so. 9 gets caught by the bushwhack. Global Stance is going to be essentially wasted here. So you're kind of the second layer of initiation. Speaking of initiating top lane. Stuns both sides. BKB activated now by Jabs. 9 has bitten off more than he could chew. He's got the BKB on the way up. It's not going to arrive in time. Global Stance counterattack onto the Pangolier with the hook shot in. We'll be able to move away, and Armel will get the Roll of Thunder off. Now the counterattack is going to come in. Top side, Jabs is still 2v1ing here. 9 has to back away. 33 is going to stand his ground, but he has no lockdown remaining for the Marcy. They'll be able to shift away. Both supports on the side of Tundra are dead, and Raven even here to party, but so is Skitter. Orchid instantly gets a return kill, and now they'll look to retreat.
Yeah, he has Ravage, but he didn't have mana. Now it's so tight. That one.
I don't know if you want to wrap around this, though. 33 has plenty of mana this time. Roll of Thunder, bushwhack. They've got the lockdown for the time being, bringing him low, forced off to get him away. 33 has got the Ravage, cannot commit it though, no good target. Hookshot counterattack off the point. Woodwink will go down response, and it looks like Tundra won out, but no, they're back in. Global Science committed, straight away on top of Jabs here. You already used the BKB. Skitter is ready for a party. Pulverize comes out to Raven. They're going deeper though, 9. No onslaught to work with. Zhao will stand his ground for a moment, but the SingStar Elite is here. Skitter is going to stop in his tracks. That's going to be a dead CM, a dead tower, and a good fight for Tundra. And they still have Ravage to play around.
Currently.
And they have got Silver Age complete on the bear now. Best opportunity, but Ravage in the middle. Pangolier here on his lonesome. You have to ask why. Thought he could confidently push out the mid, but he was dead wrong.
Yeah. It's understandable, again, just trying to push out that mid lane as his team is pushing top, but it was greedy. And that's exactly why, if the other team was ready to jump you as they were, speaking of ready to jump, Song's going to turn this potentially.
They're bringing in heroes. They want to fight. They've got the global silence still. They haven't got Ravage anymore, but the Tundra was the charge through. The timing on it, perfect here on the back line. Splits them up. Global makes sure they can't fight. And the Silver Edge is passed over to Raven so he can run away. The only good play available for Fnatic.
Yep, and Aegis was going to
should have died there. That is why that could have been a very dangerous fight, but they saved him. He passed the Silver Edge from the bear to himself so he could get away. But as we talk about that, another fight. Jabs hunting in, hold on to the BKB. Pulverize comes out first. Ron Fun is going to be there. 9 now out of position, not able to move away. The disposer is going to stop him. 4-Staff will not save the day. Big kill on the Primal Beast and a nice follow-up on the Silencer. Saxar will at least get away with it. If the bear goes down, you're technically without your hero.
Yeah, he certainly has to be more careful. Nagasara, speaking of being careful, trying to run down this Crystal Maiden. Doesn't have a blink yet, though, so. But gonna run right into him. That's unfortunate. CM's like, should have gone north. Ravage is coming up quickly, 35 seconds. That'll be off cooldown. In fact, speaking of that, and Ravage not off cooldown, but they're going for Hoodwink. Jump in, the net, it connects as well. He gets forced out of the way, and the backline's up here. Lone Druid is actually stopped. He's having a fight. DJ's barely getting away, but Lone Druid's in a pretty awkward spot. This Freezing Field doing some decent damage, but it's going to end up going down, and now Pango's going to get pushed back by the Cox. He's silenced up as well. The Orchid's on him. The Bear's dead, and that's a Tango on top of that.
He connects on the multiple heroes. Marcy's going to plow through. They're all gone. Raven's all alone. The Bear's going to go down. It still can't be resummoned for 10 seconds, and they're in the base just like that. Stop them from pursuing. Skidder. Do you want this? He has got a song. Global's going to come out. E-Blade's going to save him there. The Bear can't attack right now. That's problematic. The Rock Throw as well. He's getting chain stunned. Down to half HP. As is the Naga, but she does have that second life, and CM is a no-lifer right now. Tendrils is going to connect. Follow-up damage from the Silence will be enough, and the Onslaught from 9 will finish off. Shot in. Silence comes out. Pangolier forced to use that BKB straight away. Skidder, it's disrupted. He could not get the song out straight away. He still can't use it. Marcy on the backline pushed away. Song is finally going to come out just in time. And Jabs is without the magic immunity anymore and out of position. 33 has got the Tendrils coming off cooldown. Marcy needs to get out, but she's not fast to do so. Push away so Tide cannot commit. But Marcy is dead. And 9 is in deep.
Global silence also to make sure 9 gets out. Crystal made him in that moment. By the way, speaking of Axe, I wanted Nagasar in.
They found him! Pangolier in the bot lane, the Pulverize straight away. He does have buyback.
Chipping away at the racks. Hook shot. Engagement. Finds Crystal Maiden. Can they save her? 4-Staff gets a cog push back. The illusions are in though. Trying to finish the job. Pango trying to save. The Gush comes out. The tentacles and they get the kill. She buys back though. Jabs. Armel's rolling in with the BKB. But you see Tundra, they're just going to sit back and wait for the right time.
Oh no. Armel is nothing now. He's used BKB, he's used Roll Thunder. He has nothing to contribute. They're just going to go in. They are not going to leave anymore. Raven tries to push them away for the moment. 9 is going to zone them away with the Onslaught. Will connect with the backside straight away on top of him.
No buyback.
No, Druid gone. He has no buyback. That will be the game. They can just stay around and kill everything now.
Including Pango. The Pulverizers, he jumped. They're just going to call it at that point. GG, well played. Tundra, 2-0 over Fnatic. And again, we talked about going in even with a first game victory. They were already securing a top 4. They're trying to secure now a top seed out of Group B. And well on the way to doing so. They're looking impressive, looking good. And Fnatic, on the other hand, again, a team that's certainly had some success here in these group stages. But with an 0-2 here,